What's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm gonna play, I think, some Oldhim today, unless anybody objects. Just want to, stretch just a little bit, get out of the comfort zone, just a touch. What's up, Rap? Just curious if I'd do Oldhim because why? Wesley Dong just released his World Step Pack a few hours ago. It looks fire. Okay, well, send me a link. Let's look at it. I want to see the list. What's up, Zorby? Let's see. This is what I was probably going to play, but if I see something that's like super interesting, I'll do that. Is it on Fab TCG? I'm sure it is, right? Oh, man. It won't let you post a link. Dang. Well, let's just find it together. How about that? We'll do that. Switch the music before it tries to copyright me or something crazy. Okay, so events, deck list. I hit leaderboards by accident. Alright, so Wesley. Oldhim deck, 5th World Championship. That's the one. Alright, we'll wait for... I think it's 10 minutes. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I don't know why Nightbot did it. Okay. Oh, I have seen this list. Yeah, I was playing around with it too, like doing my numbers. So there's a really cool feature in... Where is it? New compare decks. Look at that. You see that? Click that little button up there. So what you can do is we can take my deck that I've been editing. We'll go over here and we'll post the URL. And then I think what we'll have to do is let's go Wesley. I'm sure it's public. Top 8 US, okay. Let's verify just real quick. We don't want to just take it for all it's worth, right? Okay, that does look right. One rouse the entrance? Yeah, okay. So, copy, paste. And now we can do a comparison and we can see what the differences are, right? So he's playing Crush the Weak. Playing E-Strike. Hold on just a second. Let me type to Rav real quick. Just saying, sorry, it timed you out. Okay, so we'll take a look-see. So there's a lot of go again in this deck, I can see. So they got 2 Zealous Belting, 2 Outmuscle, and then 1 Rouse the Ancients. That's a big difference. 3 Terra Sunder, 2 Polar Blast. I'm on 3. I actually like this card a lot because late game, it turns into Glacial. Or not Glacial, I'm sorry. Winter's Blight, 4 through 6. And then early game, if they don't pay for it, you're just like, okay, this thing is dominated. Cool. You know, like, deal with it. But I'm thinking more like against the Guardian matchup, the Mirror. You play this late game, and they have to pay for it, right? Because they just can't afford to take the damage. So, the other thing, too, we are both on 2 Cold Snap. I'm going to be trying this card out. This is like Winter's Blight 7 through 8. I mean, Winter's Blight's a good card, right? Replaces itself. It's pretty good. So, we're both on Autumn's Touch. I've seen a lot of people start cutting those. Disable 1 exposed to the elements and Frostfang. So they're playing 1 Frostfang split besides the Polar Blast. 2 Pummel instead of 1. 2 Pummel on the yellows and then 3 Pummel here. So that's a slight difference. So I opted for Pummel over Terra Sunder, it looks like, on the math. And then they're opting for 1 Ice Quake instead of the Blizzard. But I actually do like Blizzard a decent amount. And then Hypothermia as well. So, blue costs, both 40. They're playing Thunderquakes. I'm not playing Thunderquake. Why am I not playing Thunderquake? That's a good question, chat. I know you asked it in your brain, your mind's eye. So I'm playing Staunch Response, which is a big difference as well. I'm playing a little more defensive. No Sink Below in this deck either. So this is just straight up aggro kill you. I'm playing Frostfang instead of the Crush of the Week. Because I actually do like it in some matchups. Like the on hit is decently relevant. So I play that into like Fi, of course. That's like the main one. Viscerai, because I'm trying to kind of outplay them. I want to play Stalagmite because that card is so good into them. So playing Stalagmite means that you're not going to be playing Fatigue. Therefore, you want to have some on hits that requires them to lose cards. And Viscerai is notorious for having to have at least 3 cards in general to function properly, right? So that's kind of the thought process. I'm playing Iron Rot legs instead of Iron Hide legs. It's also a big difference. I took that concession here because like I want to block with the 3 block and then Iron Rot against Spy for like a snatch or something like that. Makes sense. I kind of want to make some room for these Thunderquakes though, but they're not super relevant without like Rouse and Zealous Belting. But you do sacrifice a little bit against Dromai. So this list is very good into Dromai, his list, because it has just an insane amount of poppers. And a lot of go again too. So, but I'm not super concerned about Dromai, to be completely honest. I could drop Hypothermia, but I like this card a lot for Fatigue. So if I'm going against like Briar, I think I just drop this on the table when they play a channel. If I happen to have it in like Arsenal or something and they just like, you know, here's a channel, here's an attack, and I block that attack and then prevent a little bit of the damage here and there, then you can just play this on their turn and it's boom, got it. You just played a game with Kano and you still got it. Game as Kano and I still got it. Ah. So I got you thinking when I was asking you to play Kano earlier. You're like, oh, I should play Kano. Okay. So I think I'm okay with this list the way that it stands. I do have one extra piece of equipment. I'm playing Arcane Lantern because my deck is a little bit slower, just a touch. And I'm also playing Sledge. They're also playing Sledge, so that's not really a big difference. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try this. If everybody is cool with that. Let's go here. I'm going to save it. And this is a new start, new deck. Got so many handbags. Got Rampart, Stalagmite, and Arcane Lantern. Just choose. Love to see it. Alright, so we're going against the Briar. Sorry, I still have your phone.
Yeah, text.
So it's the first one, the Axle roll, and then there was one. Here, let me show you the other one.
Axel.
I'll let you go to it. Make sure I got the right cards. Siding out Hummels, Frost, 1 Glacial, and then 2 of those. I think that's right. Axel and the Crowd Surfer.
I knew you'd get that one. That's my favorite one too.
Oh, you like that one? I'm playing against Nathan. Just out of nowhere. Yes, sir. I am streaming. All right. So I'm probably just going to Arsenal that. I don't know. I think it's not super good to just attack on turn 1 against them, even if it means giving them a Frostbite. Maybe it is. Maybe they, I don't know. This gives them a filter. It's kind of hard. I think I like Cold Snap in this matchup pretty well, too. Yeah, they're just giving me the hand. To be expected. Damn. Unlucky. What is their mode? This is Nathan Crawford for anybody who doesn't know. His name on here is Regular Degular.
I figured it would be.
Oh, yeah. Well, we want to be presenting some kind of pressure if we can, while also stopping some of this. I think it's just annoying enough for him. I'm going to leak 2 here, just so I can try to, like, get some amount of tempo back, and I can keep the pommel with the Command and Conquer. It's not bad. We had second tunic, it'd be awesome. Okay, so they use the crown immediately, which is pretty dope. I'm just gonna be okay with this one. They revealed another Ravenous Rabble. Channel is such a good play next turn. Take a little bit of damage and get a little bit off of this, which is good. I might just arsenal this channel, to be completely honest. See what their follow-up is. Yeah, I think he's trying to be a little conservative here too. No snatch. Okay. So here, arsenal the sink. Let's do that. Let's take a little bit. The hammer. See what happens. I like their card backs. Card backs are sweet. You are allowed to speak again. Top tier gameplay. I hope so. I hope I can make it top tier. I don't usually like arsenaling those. I like to just play them if I can. Okay. Some stupid attack. I'm gonna just Crown of Seeds here, I think. Another Glacial. Unfortunate. I think what I'm gonna do is just staunch this. Since he doesn't have Go Again anyway. We don't have a good disruption for this turn, unfortunately. This is gonna be Winter's Well. Try to get him with it. Stumble his turn just a touch. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If he is playing Sink Below, this is actually really good on our turn too. It's not bad. Hey, what's up, Ponder? Appreciate the subscription. Definitely appreciate that. Getting to that goal. It's almost there. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your mom if they have Amazon Prime. Hit me with that sub. I'm just kidding. But seriously, if they want to. They also have Tunic, so this probably just doesn't matter at all. Yeah. I'm about to feel the pain. I know it. So we can Sink Below, get rid of this pummel, and then block out. Wave. Love the wave. Okay, so we got a Force of Nature. It's fused. It was fused with Earthlore Surge. So going to keep the channel around one more turn. Almost guaranteed. Yeah, because he's going to make a rune chant. He's going to attack with a sword after he attacks with some random thing. Okay, so let's get rid of the blue. Hope we draw another blue. We do not. That's okay. I'll prevent the one, because we have it. Now this, when it comes into play, reveals. So I think it's just going to be sword here, and then arsenal. So I want to get rid of this pummel. Wait for that. Sink below, get rid of the pummel. And we didn't draw blue, unfortunate. We do have a lot of block. Subscribe with Prime. So, like, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch to your Amazon Prime, and you get one free Prime sub, which is pretty sweet. Okay, let's just block with this glacial. This glacial doesn't really do anything. If only we had a blue. Hey, look, we found all the blues. What's up, underscore? How's it going? Are you also a Guardian fanatic? Playing Sonata again. What is this Sonata crap? Alright, so he's pitching 6. Jesus Christ. Alright. Go ahead and crown his seeds. If he hits all 3, this is going to be very unfortunate. 2-4 to play Oldhim. His stuff is actually a lot cheaper now. But Bravo is the budget Guardian for sure, for sure. I do like playing him a lot too. Okay, so we only got 2. We can consider that a win. And we got an ice as well, which is sweet. So whenever he does an attack, we can ice react. Okay, now he's just big. Alright, so now we got a +6 on the first attack. Oh no. That is unfortunate, really. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to be leaking a decent amount of damage. Yeah, CNC, I always forget that card is so much. I got those like super early. Now I just like literally swap them out in every single deck that I ever play. So. And they keep fluctuating too. Like they were 100, 120 or something crazy, and then like goes down to, I think it went down to like 60 or 70 for a little bit. Alright, we're going to take this damage. But yeah, CNC is so good in these Guardian decks. I mean, Pommel makes that card just busted. And the fact that it blocks 3, it just does everything that you could possibly want. There was 60 when you started. Yeah. Feels bad, right? No! Not the big one! Not the big one! That's okay. I'm gonna have to take that one too. So, he won't be able to... No, he won't be able to sword unless he cracks his Snapdragon Scalers here. And I don't know if that's like super crazy. Yeah, $300 on a set. It's kind of a lot. I think you can get the white border ones for less though. And I think they're like $240 on TCG players, so you could probably get a set for like $220 if you tried really hard. Oh man, I remember getting my foils for $100 back in the day. It's keeping that tunic up a lot. So in Bravo, though, you can play Disable, and it's still pretty decent. I think Disable was a very solid choice. It's just, you have to be a little more aggressively slanted to be able to do that. Okay. Got the Snatch-a-Latcha. So we're going to do this. And pitch the Macho Grande. It inherently has Dominate for later in the game. So it makes no sense not to block with this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I think I'm going to Ice React as well. Gonna do those blocks. I'll keep Disable, it's more a disruptive card. Watch him get me with a lightning press. That would suck. Yep, and there it is. I'm gonna pay 1, tick 2. No, he knows. Okay, Surge is good. Go ahead and do this. Let's keep our D-Reacts in our hand. So 7, he reveals Earth or Surge, goes down a little bit lower. So what is the best arsenal here? It has Go Again. So we can do the same thing. Ice React, get him off the card. Maybe it's just right to block instead of Ice React, you know? It's hard to say. We're just taking so much chip damage off of this Autumn's Touch, which is very unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know how valuable this Ice React is here. It might be more valuable. It's keeping him on a 4-card hand, which is pretty good. But not much else. Staunch Response is okay, especially with the tunic up. E-Strike, I expect this to be the buff E-Strike. If that's the case. No, this one is Go Again, okay. So we can cover this up exactly with that. Go ahead and do Crown of Seeds thing. Then use those when we can. Get 1, 2, 3, and then stop some of that. Be able to have an arsenal and swing back. Okay, so I'm thinking block. We can just Earth React instead. Also Ice React. So pay 1. That eats some of it. Yeah, we just use that here, and then we can ice react the last card. Can't press the sword, that's for sure. You find fatiguing Briar more consistent in playing aggressive in your build playstyle experience. So I inherently like to fatigue them. I've had a lot of success with fatigue, and then when you go aggressive, you're kind of leaving it to a coin flip in a way to where you need to consistently have the pressure, and sometimes you just don't, which is not great, right? So with that being said, I like to fatigue, but the other style, if your deck is built to be aggressive, then it is very strong into this, but you need to be playing things like Stalagmite if you're trying to be aggro. With me being Rampart, I'm definitely just like trying to outlast their stuff. He's only seen one channel. He had channel twice, so it was probably wrong to attack with Winter's Well there. But who's to say he didn't have a way to just, you know, like get it to stay around one more turn anyway. Because any like Earthlord Surge, he'd probably just play around his, like change his play patterns just slightly. But the big thing, if you're fatiguing, you want to be, I don't really want to get rid of this a lot. So this is buff power mode. So I need to block this with Greater Fist, I think. So this is tough too. Maybe not. Just keep ice reacting them. Do a full block. Ice react. I want to keep this here for Arsenal just in case he has like a lackluster turn and I can play it. I think if you're playing Bravo, going on the Bravo terrain, it's probably more consistent just to be aggressive, more mid-range. So I find a little more success doing it that way. I've done the fatigue, as pretty much everybody in this chat knows, but it's just a lot harder to play around. Like Crown of Seeds and Rampart in this deck are so strong. You have to play AB2, and you get a lot more value out of your Crown and your Ice Reacts in here. And you have a lot of disruptive cards that are inherently defensive as well, just playing Oldhim. What's sad to admit is that all the tournaments that I enter Bravo into, I do okay, but I don't usually top 8. But with Oldhim, I always at least get top 16, which is sweet. So, just reiterate the power of this deck. It's very hard to... what the fuck is this? Hold on. Oh, I can't even see what this card is. Rites of Replenishment. When you attack with it, if you have dealt arcane damage this turn, non-attack from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. If it was fused, which it is, put an attack character card from the bottom from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. Okay, so he's just trying to outlast. So this is a situation where we will get to play Channel Lake and Pass, which is nice. This card seems very good for the fatigue strat. It puts Channel on the bottom. I think we just give him the 3 blocks and call it a day. And I'm going to Arsenal Hypothermia instead of Winter's Bite. Because if he does happen to play like Channel Pass, Hypothermia is a pretty good follow-up to that if I can't keep around the channel. So, which in this case, I probably won't be able to keep around the channel, unfortunately. Do have Sink Below to get rid of one of these reds, which is nice. Hey, look at that. Crazy. So they're paying 1 in the Sonata. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get the Tunic. Because I'm probably going to pay into it. And he missed. No, he didn't miss. He's just picking the card. So he for sure is not going to be playing. Okay. This feels kind of bad, but I think I need to get rid of this. Block like that. Just block with the big number. If he does decide to pump a little bit, which cost 4, mind you, we can give this Sink Below just to mitigate some of that damage. We also have the option to Ice React. Sure. We're going to Arsenal the Staunch. Just because we don't have third Tunic counter. Hey. It's another Hypo. So this Hypo could be pretty strong. This doesn't have Go Again, so I'm just going to use Staunch, I think. And then we have the Sink Below just in case. Seeing the second Hypo here, I think is pretty good. Then Arsenal that. Keep the Sink Below in hand. You want to keep your D-Reacts in hand, I found. Just because you don't want to be like getting rid of them and they block more. So just having them in your hand guarantees that you get the block. So I can get rid of this Polar Blast, for instance. And then have a full grip of probably 3s. So. For sure on that guy. Ooh, Cold Snap. Cold Snap isn't a bad play by itself either if we just have a bunch of resources left over. He's probably not using his tunic, so it would be bad in this case. Always played a more aggro style of Guardian when pit taking. Do you track their pitch and try to line up disruption? You try to, yes, but in a lot of cases you can't really hold it because you're... I missed on X equals 2, yeah, I just noticed that. Might as well block there, I think. But the main goal is to just not take damage, is what it is. Like, it's good to use your crowns every single time, but if you can, it is nice to try to, like, okay, you saw them pitch something specific, you can put your rouse, or not your rouse, your staunch there on the bottom and see it about the same time that they will, roughly. Okay, so that channel was very lackluster, but he's got 2 more, because remember, he put 1 back. So, said total of, I think, like 3 channel turns or something crazy. This one will go Arsenal. This is just what's left. Okay, we see our Heart of Findle again. That's pretty good. Okay. Tome of Harvests. How many Force of Natures have been played? I think it's just 2. And there's the last one there. So in this case, it's probably pretty decent to go Crown of Seas to get rid of the sink below and just using it here. Which is likely what we're going to do anyway. Just to get the value off of the Heart of Findle. Hey, grass. Sure. Okay, the one, we're probably going to Arsenal the Pummel in this scenario. Block with here. It was a good call to use the grasp there so he doesn't break the chain. So this is likely coming in for 3. See Earthlore Surge so we can inspect that next turn. He's playing very well around Ice React too, which is good. Oh, hold on. And pay 1 and then block with the Pummel. So I like keeping Pummels in this list just because, like, in a situation where you do have like Command to Conquer Pummel and they've already used the crown, it's pretty strong. And then it blocks the sword pretty efficiently there too, as you saw. Looping back to our ices. So we already knew about that. We knew that was coming. This is fused to showing Lightning Surge, which is going to be his arsenal target. And then he's going to not give us an opportunity to Ice React here, so we can be pretty happy with just doing the normal setup. A1, see block, block, block. Give Crater Fist maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do it like that. They do play an attack here. This doesn't have go again. We can block here. Okay. So he has to use his dragons there. I don't think he attacks for 4. So we do take 3. Now he's got a surge in his arsenal. Okay, so in a situation like this, I'm probably not going to use Crown of Seeds. Pay 2, pay into this. This is for a decent amount. Pay 1, pay with the guy. And then I'm going to block here, block with the sink below. Get rid of the pummel. That's good, Nathan. That's good. Gonna chip 3 again. Go down to 10 or 11. Is that? Yeah, that was for 2. All right, so we're seeing a channel soon. Embolism. Probably grasp. Just the way that he's playing. Yep. Depending on what he plays here too, if he just like slams channel or something, it's pretty good to just get rid of this. I'm gonna keep the ice in hand. The rest blocks, so it's just fine. Stop the rune chant. Block with macho. Where are we at here? 1 channel gone, 2 channels gone. Last channel is going to be coming soon. So this has 6. Block these 2. I don't think it's right to do that, actually. Actually, maybe it's not. I might just play this channel or swing hammer. What I think I'll do is I'll swing hammer and then arsenal that. What's up? You are? Okay. Command strip. Okay. Yeah, that milk I think is expired. In 2 days? Okay. It's been a pretty good game so far. I really enjoyed it. So he takes this, doesn't care. I think it's a channel turn. I probably should have just played that, to be completely honest. round. I'm probably going to prioritize keeping this here. Unless he keeps his tunic. Alright, so replenishment is coming in for 1 damage. He put back... Put back another rights. Okay. So it's like a loop. That's cool. So if that's the case, boom, boom. Can just earth react. Doesn't have go again, so. I won't be able to do this forever. I got a lot more cards. Hypothermia is a pretty big pickup if he does play a channel here. This deck density is going to be a lot of blues at this point. So Blizzard isn't super big here. Can be, depending on the situation, but also with Tunic, it's like eh. That is really not good for us. Alright, now we have a decent block, so that's good. So it's just right to block with the majority of these cards, just in case he does bump it some. I could see like a pretty big bump on his side. There's no way he can give it go again. So this blocks for 6. He can pump it 3 times probably. I think it's probably just right to block everything. Okay, we're making a tune encounter. Just trying to get one big alpha strike in. So this has go again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to do this just in case I draw a 3 block, just to prevent a little bit more damage. I don't think it matters entirely, unless this is an attack, which it is. Okay. Well, so this is going to hit no matter what. Yeah, I think he stacked this very well. One more big attack. Show it to me. Caught us without an arsenal. So this is really scary all of a sudden. Alright, so replenishment. This is getting a buff. Use the tunic counter here. Block, 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 block. That wasn't necessary. I did my math wrong. Only slightly. I don't think we play these cards anymore. Just to keep our deck density a little bit higher. I think we're probably going to get fatigued. So that is... We're going to see... Heart of Findle next hand, so... I think I'm okay going to 1 for that reason, but there's really not. Do this. Yeah, we'll just do that. Use this dodge. This effectively blocks 3 when I do that. I don't think we need Tunic anymore. We might throw that in a second. The Earthlore Surge. Just pressing the damage. Okay. So this has got to be a rights. Getting another rights back. Alright, so this is for 9. The fuse is Weave Earth. So I can block. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6. 6 total go to 1. Look at the Lightning Surge. That's going to be a good push turn at the end. So we can try to set up this Cold Snap maybe. But it does use a card, sadly. He can't afford to block. Playing Weave Earth. It's fused, so it's going to get +2. I don't like giving this, but I think this is just right, because we want to get the Heart of Findle. We're Arsenal, we're going to draw it back again. GG. Very good game. Long deck. Not that one. Alright. So, I probably should have just tuned it blocked Earth reacted. You're right. You're right. I think we were losing that game anyway, sadly. There was like a shred of hope, but not much. They just had too much life. I think there was a play earlier. I have to go back and look at it, but I think there was a play earlier where I took some unnecessary damage to like swing back, and that's just not what you want to do. He just started playing so differently. Like at first it was like, hey, here's some stuff, and then all of a sudden it was like a pivot to do this like mid-rangey thing, which is good, you know. It's kind of what you want to do, because you got to chip the Oldhim down where you can. What do we get them down to? Like 5? Yeah. If they were a little bit lower, it would have been, I think, winnable doing that play, but makes me feel pretty decent about this variation. Appreciate it. Absolute value. Is that Nathan? Is that your new name? You need to just be regular. Oh, that was a super good game. That Rites of Replenishment or whatever. The I know you used to play like a bunch of, what's it called, Evergreen or something, and then I guess the new Rites of Replenishment card is just like inherently better because you get cards back depending on the situation, and then it blocks 3. So seems decent. I like how you were like, oh, time to go. Like, oh, you're playing Oldhim? GG. Just immediately. Absolute value. So are you streaming now? Is that your like stream name? By the Rinwait and vibes. Will be soon. Nice. I feel like I'm starting a wave. Slightly. Maybe it's not all me. I'm not trying to be super cocky about it, but good to see other people play other things. I got you into it. Nice. No, it's fun. It's a good time. Like, you're going to be playing Talishar anyway. You might as well just, like, you know, play it and let people see, right? All right, so this one, I don't know. This one is, come on. It's not working right. All right, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. These aren't good. What do I actually do? I know I have it in here. Take out that. Okay, so 2 spinals. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we're playing hammer and all of these. So no rune. Boom, boom, boom. Looks good. This is a very strong opening hand. So we can go here, fuse. Get a little bit of leak damage. Yeah, that was a very good game. Rights is so good. I love seeing that card. I remember seeing that card a little bit previously. But I think it was mainly in that like all Earth Briar deck that you made. What did they pitch? Yeah. That is a good follow-up for them. Okay. Thinking about this. Waning Moon. Let's go ahead and get rid of something. So you can get a pummel or something. That'd be cool. Thinking we arsenal this. Maybe just play Cranial. I'm okay taking 3 Waning Moon damage or whatever it is. So where Wesley Dawn cards would be nice. Yeah, you're right. It would be good. Like the E-Strike specifically would be pretty strong. And Rouse the Ancients, but I guess Zealous Belting too. But anyway. I'm not going to let you take my resource for Dominate on your turn. Not going to happen. Outmuscle into Iyslander. So, like, there is an argument for outmuscle into Iyslander. Because it forces them to block with their very efficient cards. And they only block for 2. Now, the Spirit, a little bit different. They gain a life back. But you can also just pummel the outmuscle and get it out of that range. If you're lucky enough. I think what we're probably going to do is just Thunderquake. Because why wouldn't we? Yeah, I like Outmuscle. I was playing a little bit of Outmuscle in Bravo. As like my only go again. It's very strong in certain matchups. Like it's super strong in the Dromai. But you're already kind of favored if you're playing Bravo. So it is what it is. Take his list. Couple Smashing Good Times and take a spin. Why Smashing Good Time? I mean, I guess.
Or mine.
You should drive to the store instead of run.
I don't know. I think I'm in for a good run in the middle of all this rain.
Okay. Have fun. Don't catch a cold. I'm just going to pass priority here. And if they do try to do anything, I'll probably just Crown of Seeds off of Tunic. Smashings did work. I don't know. I have a hard time being convinced of smashing. So, I mean, we just all day, every day, pummel the fuck out of this, right? I mean, it's just damage, but they still have to respect the pummel. Alright. I think I'm going to use Tunic here. Pummel, put this, and then have a follow-up pummel just in case. $10 damage all of a sudden. With Crown, you don't have to sit on smashing. Yeah, that's fair. This hand isn't very good. This is going to be an off turn for sure. For sure. So I can just prevent 3 and then discard these cards, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the right play is. They're going to take the tempo here. That's all there is to it. Maybe it's right to just do that. Discard Chokeslam. It doesn't do anything. We're going to pay 1 into this. Pay. Then we're going to keep the Thunderquake for the arsenal. Wait, that was wrong. Alright, so we're going to discard here. I did do this. Discard here. We prevent 1, then pay 2. Pay. There we go. Just going to swing that hammer back. Answer Nathan's questions on Guardian in this meta. Sorry, I didn't see that. With Crown, you don't always have to sit on... Wait. What's that? Oh, what is your non-biased opinion on Guardian in the meta? I mean, it's... You have a decently hard matchup in the Fi, right? So, okay. Oldhim, bravo, right? Oldhim, good. Good-ish. I'd label him as one of the top 5 decks, at least represented-wise. Like, everybody's gonna be on him. But honestly, I don't know if he holds a candle to some of these decks. Like a really good Iyslander will just crush him. A really good Fi will also just crush him sometimes, depending on your situation. So it's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say. This hand's decent for this situation. I think Oldhim's okay. I think Oldhim is a good deck, but Bravo has kind of fallen off a little bit. I still love playing him, obviously, but Oldhim keeps getting results, right? So, but if you do what Nathan does when you're playing like pseudo fatigue Oldhim like I was, you just kind of lose. I think Briar is actually pretty low on the totem pole right now too, because she has such a hard matchup into Iyslander. I think they're 1.5, huh? I think Oldham's probably 1. I'll give him 1, like low 1. I think Iyslander and Fi are like tier 1. I think Briar is probably 1.5 if you're labeling them as 1.5. What was the last one? I think Dash is probably 1. Dash is just so strong right now. So I can't pay for this pummel. Thank God for what? You don't want it to go? I want Rosetta Thorn to go. I'm tired of the hero Rosetta Thorn being a thing. I'm okay with Briar. It's like the Viscerais that high roll are the ones that are so freaking annoying to me. Sounds decent. I think we just take this and crack back a little bit. We don't even have any Frost Hexes yet, so. Yet is the keyword. Slam. I really enjoy playing the style of Oldhim where you just like, here's 10. And then they're just like, what? What do I do here? I don't know. I've seen a lot more people playing Brain Freeze in this matchup too. I think that's probably right, considering it's a 3-block. E-Pot is decent. There's no way they're winning, man. Okay, now we got a little bit of breathing room. We're gonna pummel the fuck out of this guy. What's up? Chokeslam. Reaping Blade is a good replacement for Viscerai. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Like the Arcane is what really pushed Viscerai to being like a good deck for a while. Going like 2 and 2 for 1. 1 for 3 is okay, but that's so easy to block. And like no decks are playing Life Gain, so it's just is what it is. I'm sure you're gonna go to Viscerai once Briar gets out. You'll help her get out. At least you'll have your name on the list. Okay, here's some choke slam. So I need to go ahead and do this after they've declared their blocks. Then we're in the reactions. Boom. Waning Moon. I will take this one. When you win a Pro Quest in January, we'll have won a Pro Quest with every Rune Blade. Yeah. You won with Chain too. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because Pro Quest Season 2, you were playing Chain and you won when you were at Lucky. Yeah. Alright, good damage push here. 6 down to 10. Be able to Arsenal the Pummel. Another good hand. Channel is honestly kind of surprisingly funny against them in a lot of scenarios. Season 1 was combo biz. Yeah, that deck was dumb. Like with Scaletta. Whole lot of Scaletta. That deck was silly. It was contending in the Starvo meta very well. I've definitely lost. I think I lost to Kyle in one of those. But I was also just like starting to get into it. Okay. What are we doing with Tunic? Oh, you're paying the Iron Hood. Got it. Okay, make them discard a card. If it's like a Wounded Bull thing, then this could make their hand really annoying. Yeah, I played a little bit of Magic, but I wasn't nearly as competitive in that as I am with this game. So I'm usually pretty happy with playing Channel. But in this scenario, I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather keep what I've got going. I don't want to give them a window, so I think what I'm going to do is just send 8. This might get their Tunic. A lot of Scalata. You better get me in the next Jeopardy episode. That sounded so fun. I was ready. I was like, oh, let me in. Put me in, coach. Okay, we got the Iyslander to 1, which is pretty sweet. I probably should have. Should have crowned. Because we just get a free arsenal. So I just took unnecessary damage there. Yeah, let's see your first. I think we just send 8 again. We have Tunic up, ready to go. I'm going to put Polar Blast in Arsenal, actually. I didn't want to activate Crown first. We'll do this. This one I will take. That's a Moto Bug right there. They timed that very right. I should be at 3 life higher. Damn. I just hate undoing. You know, we'd have to undo the whole turn. Thinking about their blocks. Next turn is probably going to be just Arsenal Pass. You know, funny thing too is we can Polar Blast Hammer, and there's almost no way that they can stop it unless they... No, they do. They have multiple ways, actually. Brothers in Arms, Sink Below. I've only seen one Sink Below, so that's probably not a good plan. Okay, well, there's another Sink Below. Let's go here and here. Arsenal the Polar. Okay. Fighting Spirit. In this economy? I don't think I'm going to get another turn with Tunic, so I'm just going to block with that. I could Crown of Seeds and get rid of this too. Yeah, I'm going to do that and use the Staunch. Unfortunate. I was hoping to draw a blue there. That was a calculated risk. Did not pay off. I think we Arsenal pummel every time. Okay, we got the last Hex, which is good. Ah, look at all these reds. This kind of sucks. If I draw a blue, this would be strong. So I think I'll try for a blue. Yeah. Oh, I should have ice reacted. Damn. All these misplays. Them not having Tunic or E-Pot, though, is kind of good. Okay, this is Sink Below, last Sink Below. Okay. Somewhat playable hand.
And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race.
I think it's probably correct to play Channel next turn. Ice Eternal on your turn? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on just a second, guys. Hey, what's up? Running to pick up what? Okay, sounds good. Alright, love you, bye. Alright, so we gotta do some math. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We pay for 1. We can use that to crack that. So playing this 1, 1, crack that for that. I think we just pay. Pay here. Maybe pay here. I made a lot of misplays. This is not where I lose. Come on. Don't be that way. Not cool. So I can A, B. I want this frostbite to be here. Probably having to discard this. This is probably where I lose, though. Damn. I wouldn't attack anyway, but it'd be good to have a blue. Yep. Everybody expected this, right? Alright, so this is going to be pitched for a shit ton. And I won't be able to respond to anything, so... This makes 4 frostbites, so I take 8, and then 4 from itself. I don't think I'm dead. No, I am dead. Because I took unnecessary damage earlier. Damn. That sucks. See if they get the math. They got the math. Damn. GG. Just barely. One more loss. All right. Yeah, I should have played that one better. But at least I caught it. At least I acknowledge. Not playing to win, playing to get better. All right, one more. Try to get one good game. They were all good, but well, last one wasn't that great. But. Should have totally done that Crown of Seeds play that I was talking about. I wouldn't be dead. Dromai. With these changes, we'll see how this goes. So we're playing our normal stuff. Cutting the trash. That looks good to me. Let's make it happen. So I'm playing Rampart here. I don't know how correct that is, but I think it's really good to do this. Let's use our thing, why not? Very good turn one, playing Vincerikai. See, out muscle, so good here, right? So good. I don't like these doo-doo hands. That's for sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, we found enough to be able to play at Spinal, so we're going to do that. What an opening. Yeah, Endless Winter is such a good opening. Either that or Channel, or there's a lot of good cards that you can do. Let's put probably Command and Conquer, because we're likely to play this. I'm going to go ahead and Crown here. Go ahead and get some use out of this Rampart. Use this. The channel is not super good this early in the game, so I might just get rid of it using Tunic, but it's way better later in the game. Way better. I think this is probably Melody likes it. I think on Twitter, I see a lot of posts from them. Yeah, we're getting some Furnace Block. That makes sense. Guy is a good one. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm just going to let it happen. As will I too, huh? So we can cover this up completely, get a decent arsenal. If they attack with the mirror guy, which is super unlikely, then we'll get good value off of that too. Yeah. To be expected. Get rid of that. So I had no go again in this list at all, which could present a problem if they did like double up mirror guys into the things. So I think it just makes the most sense probably to have these, so Terrace Under isn't that good. Go ahead and Earth React too. E-Pot. Okay. I'm just gonna go with Macho then, based on that scenario. Definitely at their face. Makes sense. I probably would have just taken some damage if I was them, but this is good. Ooh, getting it big. I think I'm gonna use Earth React here, and then clear. I'm not gonna pay one. I'm just gonna take. I'm probably going to Arsenal the Endless Winter because it's an easier pummel target. And we'll block with the Spinal. Go ahead and get the pop off, kill the mirror guy as we should. That's pretty strong. There's a few ways this hand can be played. This damage I'm going to let happen. Okay. Ember Maw. Ember Maw. Probably just right to pop this. Play this, Arsenal that. I think that's good. Endless Winter is underrated. I love this card. Okay, Oasis, sure. So that's 2 cards out of their hand. So we're playing passing, it looks like. It's probably the likely situation. So we have to take a turn off. So what that means for me, you're going to attack with Kyloria, that's easy. So I need to do channel into hammer, and then arsenal one of these guys if I can. So I'm going to block here just to deny the draw. They'll attack with the Aether. I'm not going to attack with the Aether. Okay. Doesn't really matter how I pitch here, since I'm just attacking the Mirage. Not great. Not great. Okay, it's a little bit better now. I'm going to take this. Just going to play Choke Slam with the intent to pummel, and then Arsenal Endless Winter for a better next turn. They pitched a Dromai. This is a very good hand. This Command and Conquer isn't going to be doing a whole lot currently. I think we just go in for the pummel play again. I have too many Ash Wings for me to justify letting all those hit. Might end up missing Remembrance for this matchup. Let's see. Nathan, you still here? What do you think about Dromai? So you're 1.5? Nice. Big damage. So they have to have something insane this next turn, like a Dominia or Optimi or something. One popper isn't good. Okay, Dromai. Sure. This makes an action point, which is annoying. Swear it gets annoying. This is going to cost a lot for them. So they played it. They're attacking. They get an action point. I'll let this one go. I don't think I really care about them having a card here. Because every time they attack, they just get like a frostbite every turn, so. Okay. Looks like old man's getting a dub. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. Oh, look, they're taking it. Oh, man. Never mind. They're not taking it. If only we had one more resource and the tunic, we can go crazy. I love those cards. Absolutely love them. Ooh, Tumultai is annoying. That costs 5. So it's their whole hand. They're going to attack with Dromai. Should probably just make a resource in case they go crazy on us. I don't know if that's right, though. I think we undo. I'm just going to pass. No. Okay. I'm going to try for another popper. I don't like getting rid of that, but damn. They just have so many dudes. Very annoying. If they got 2, they're going to choose a piece of equipment to break. Crown of Seas, that makes sense. We're going to pop that because we can't kill it with our hammer. Now we could block here again and then block here. Then we could slam Hypo next turn. Stop the Kyloria draw, which is good. We're going to take 3. Maybe it's just right to kill the Dromai, though. It's very difficult. Very difficult situation. Hypothermia is a pretty strong play. Might buy us some tempo. They get action points though when they do this, so maybe... I think it is probably correct to kill Dromai. The thing is getting way too much value. Okay. No. Not more. Oh my god. The downside was it getting popped, I guess. But this being in play, like, I almost want to just pop and go crazy, but it did give the shield value. How much do we do here? So I think we have to go. Just us not having a second 3 block is really, really brutal here. Do that with the intention to block and then channel. I think we still just kill the mirror guy though. It's the last mirror guy. If they play passing, so we can just pop everything. We're about to get the second cycle too. Yeah, we got plenty of poppers now. No way to play this channel, but plenty of poppers. Okay, got you a Yinderai. Wonder why people usually just put like periods in there. Like, yeah, I know you're doing things. It's cool. I understand. Just give me a break for a minute. I want to present lethal, please. The Dominia's on the bottom of their deck, so they got a couple more turns. Okay. I like this hand a lot. Okay, last sigil. Take the chip. I think it's right to just play Glacial here, get more cards out of their hand. Feeling the downside of not having enough poppers. I should put a period in the comments. Just to be a troll. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. C and C. Moderately annoying. I'm gonna swing back. This gives them the idea that it's probably a pummel as well. So they might... If I had a pummel here, you're so fucking dead. You are so lucky. I haven't even used, like... I've used 3 out of 7. Okay. My next turn is just going to be channel into hammer, and then try to follow up with a an in-game kill you. The 1 arcane. Let's pop with this guy. I think this is a decent spot for this. These are our pummels. There they are. We found them. The semblance. This one does the most, so we'll probably pop it. Take this. If I had a tunic resource, I would consider not blocking, but just get rid of the card. Oh crap, I forgot they had an action point. Oh well. Sure, take a card. I told you, Rav. Told you. This could be it. This could be the end. Sure. Sure. I should have waited for the Kylo Ren. Try to kill you. Alright. You had the sync blow. That's cool. Does cost 1. 2 poppers are good. Okay, so do that, pop. Surprisingly attacked with that here. It's pretty interesting. So this is a guaranteed I'm attacking your face because I can't kill. I'm killing an Ashwing, but like that's mediocre. I just got 2 cards out of them. Holy mother of God. Okay. Well, I think we probably lose here. Playing a passing. Play this, winners. Okay, 2 poppers. Good. Good, good, good. Very good. Damn. Oh, this is so good, actually. So this is for 5. Go again. Go Blizzard, block, block. Arsenal the pummel. Nice. Nice. Okay, Sink Blow, fight for seeing one of them. You have no ways. I think all the Chromais are gone too, yeah. Oh no! Don't do it to me! Oh, this is it. This is where we're going. That sucks. Oh, fuck. Here we go. All right. Oh. Dead. Can I pay more into this? I hope that works. All right, GG. Yeah, that got us. All right. All right. Not a great day, but I had fun with you guys, so that's what matters. Had some pretty good games. Can't complain. The Iyslander, I could have played a lot better. This one, I probably could have done some things, but I got a lot of hands without poppers. It was kind of like, eh. But Nathan's game was very good. Had a good time with that. All right, well, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope to see you next week sometime. I will not be able to do Tuesday or Thursday, but I am hoping to make up for it on the weekend. I might do both days. So, appreciate everybody. Hope your games go well. I hope you get a lot of practice for this ProQuest season coming up. And I'll see you next time.